morning, everybody. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Sports Your Enthusiasm podcast. You know me, I am your humble host, Bryce Benjamin, along with my co-host, Edward Jesse.
Hey, what I do?
What's good, man?
Living life, man.
You coming back alive?
Oh, I'm super alive.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sports Your Enthusiasm podcast, your weekly podcast about all your favorite sports topics and events. And I don't know where to go from there. We just jump into it.
I don't know.
How you doing, Ed?
I'm okay. I just got off work a little bit ago. I'm a little dead. I'm a little super dead with a capital D, but I'm okay.
A little super dead.
Yeah.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm feeling good. I just got my second win. I just woke up myself, so feeling pretty good now. So
a second win?
Yeah, just got my second win. You wake up, kind of groggy, walk around for a little bit. Some people drink coffee. Some people take a shower, drink some water, get the blood flowing. Feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what you got to do. Before we get into it, did you see that Andre Iguodala interview on the Breakfast Club?
On the Breakfast Club? No, I did not.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. He asked some questions about his injury last year when he got injured against Shaw and he missed like the first couple of games in the finals. How he was saying that Golden State was saying that he had a bone bruise, but he actually had like a fracture in his leg. Mm-hmm. And then Golden State kept reporting that it was a bone bruise. I was like, it's kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me of what they did with KD. When we got hurt against y'all, and they said it was just a calf strain, but then he came back and then completely ruptured his Achilles. Kind of made me question Golden State. You know what I mean? Like, what are y'all up to?
They be under evaluating injuries to let their players come back.
That's what it sounds like. Like serious injuries, they just kind of downplay. You're like, oh yeah, no, it's just a calf, nothing to do with the Achilles. Comes back, popped his Achilles, done for the season. I thought that was pretty interesting. And then he explained how Mark Jackson is blackballed from the NBA since he got fired from the Golden State Warriors, has yet to get another head coaching job. Did a really good job with the Warriors. So, you should check it out when you get a chance. It was pretty interesting.
I might just do that.
So we got NBA free agency coming up, starting this upcoming Sunday, 6 p.m. And I wanted us to take a minute to go through a list of free agents here and kind of give them our destination and where we think
whole list
they're going to go. We're probably not gonna do the whole list, or if we do, we just like kind of fire through a majority of them.
Like Chris Jericho list.
Chris Jericho had a list.
Yeah, you know about that stick. Yeah, he had a whole little clipboard, and when he got mad at somebody, he'd be like, "You made the list."
Oh shit!
You just made the list.
I don't remember that one.
Then he hit him with the clipboard and shit.
So this ain't a Chris Jericho list. Yeah, we ain't got no hit list going on or nothing.
All right.
But yeah, just the free agency list. Kind of want to go through it and pick a destination for a lot of these players. Because right now it's just rumors on top of rumors. I got Woj notifications on right now on Twitter.
Who did this? Did you do these?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why?
Oh, no, because from Malcolm Brogdon, it has, in quotes, RFA, but it don't got his team there. Everybody else's team is there.
Yeah, see, I meant
and
to
that's
put,
why I was sitting there, I'm like, wait.
Milwaukee.
Who the fuck did he play for? I was really confused for a little bit. And then Minnesota has 4 letters for a 3-letter acronym.
All right, cool. I'm glad you taking notice of some shit.
And it's because I'm, fucking up.
All right, so here, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Wait, what are we doing first?
Basically just start from the top.
These joints?
On the list, yeah.
All right.
So the first name I got on the list here 2019 NBA free agents is Kawhi Leonard. And with Kawhi, interesting story with him, got traded from San Antonio after sitting out pretty much that whole season. Goes to Toronto, and we know what he did there. Brought Canada their first championship, NBA championship. Now he's a free agent, and we're going to see where he goes. So, I mean, let's go ahead and jump into it. What do you think, man? When it's all said and done, he got meetings scheduled with both LA teams. His last meeting is going to be with the Toronto Raptors. They'll get the last pitch pretty much. Mm-hmm. Who do we see Kawhi Leonard playing for in 2019? 2019, 2020, yeah.
Did you? We'll talk about more interviews here. Did you see the? Did you hear or see the Lou Will interview?
Yeah, I seen a clip of it about how he said that if LeBron played in the 70s, he would won 15 championships, and Jordan and Scottie Pippen would look like little guys in today's league.
Yeah, which they will, but that's neither here nor there. The part that I wanted to bring up was they actually asked him who he felt would be good for them to bring in, and he said KD, because he said there's no personalities on their team. Everyone knows their role. He's like, KD could just straight come in and be like, dude, it's your team. Like, we're going to follow you and we're going to do our roles. Mm-hmm. I think they could do the same thing with Kawhi. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where Kawhi ends up.
Okay.
Is in the Clippers uniform.
Main reasoning being?
Because of what Lou said about how everybody, there's no big-headedness, there's no egos, there's none of that. It's just everybody on that team knows their role. Everybody shuts their mouth. As the Rock will put it. So,
okay,
yeah, I really do. I really think that'd be a nice fit for him.
See, Kawhi is an interesting dude because, like, what motivates him? Like, what's his motive? What is he looking for?
Yeah, don't he still drive that like '08 Chevy or something?
It's like, yeah, like a 97 Tahoe or some shit. Mm-hmm. I don't think he drives it anymore. But yeah, it's just I don't know what this dude is particularly looking for. He's from California. He's from that area, so that may play a factor. Maybe he wants to move back towards home, is where he grew up. I mean, is money the factor? Because if money is it, then Toronto's going to be the one that offering the most money. And then also, like, since he's won the championship, there's been reports that he's going to have like free meals at a bunch of different restaurants in Toronto. I guess somebody offered offered their condo for him to live in for rent free, so he can potentially be living and eating in Toronto for free for life. Is what they're saying. Does he consider that? Is it basketball? Is it basketball reasons? He goes to LA. The Clippers, the team, like you said, they have a bunch of role players that's pretty much set. Like, he goes to LA, they probably becomes the best team in the Western Conference at that point. But if he stays in the East in Toronto would what? They'll be considered probably the favorites, right? If they bring back their team. Him, Marcus Gasol is staying there. He accepted his player option. Kyle Lowry's still there, a year older, but he's still there. Fred VanVleet. And then the Lakers. You got to throw in the Lakers factor. They got LeBron. They traded for Anthony Davis. They was able to move a couple of other players yesterday to get the max calorie spot to sign a player at the max. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So does he want to play like to make the another super team with LeBron, AD, and himself?
Ooh-wee.
That one there, I feel like is the least possible because I don't think he wants to go play third fiddle, honestly, to LeBron and AD.
Well, he would never have to step in front of another camera. For so long. For a guy who don't want to be in front of everything, that'd be the perfect spot. He would never have to be in the camera, ever.
So if I was ranking these teams, I would probably put the Lakers third.
Nope. That's not what we discussed.
I would probably put the Clippers second.
That's not what we discussed either.
But ultimately, I think that he resigns with Toronto.
Oh, okay.
I think Toronto gives him the max. I think they make a good pitch. I think that since he's been in the city for about a year now, I think he kind of grew a new appreciation for Toronto. And I mean, you've been to Toronto, right? Mm-hmm. It's one of those things that it's kind of just, it's a great city. It's just good vibes all over the place.
It's a nice city.
Great places to eat. Some very good attractions. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, I mean, he can always come back to go fly to LA anytime that he wants to go visit family or vacation or whatever he wants to do. Live there in the off season.
Yeah, Lou said there's a lot because he played in Toronto. He said there's actually a lot of things we don't think about. It's like that kind of make you feel like, dang, like you really wish you was in America. Like he said, little things like the TV stations.
Yeah.
Little things like that. Little things like paying a cell phone bill. Mm-hmm. What else was one other thing? Traveling your kids to and from. He said is a little bit more of a hassle than you would think. So there's a lot more of a factor to it than we would think about. Just outside of basketball.
Yeah, that is true.
For a team that's in Canada, you have to really think about things like that more than just basketball.
That's very fair.
Which in the LA market, that probably either team, you probably make the most outside of basketball too. You know what I mean?
Toronto is the third biggest market in North America, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about like endorsements.
Yeah, I'm talking endorsements too.
Yeah, he's not gonna make endorsement dollars that he can make in LA that he can make in Toronto.
Yeah, I agree with that one there, but I don't think it's going to be that far off either.
Their taxes are a lot more than ours too.
He would literally own Canada, like the whole country of Canada, and then Canada is literally the melting pot over everybody across the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What's his motive? Is that a motive of his? Like to make more marketed money?
It's got to be at some point.
I don't know this dude. Like he did
sign with
Kawhi is literally like that. Exactly. Like who signs with New Balance? And nothing against New Balance. I love New Balances, but
he did sign with a shoe. So
that shit is weird to me. He's a different dude, man. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I think Kawhi stays in Toronto. I kind of hope. I really want him to stay in Toronto. Honestly, either Toronto. If he goes to the Clippers, I think that can make the West interesting as well. But ultimately, I think he signs a max deal, 5-year deal with Toronto and sticks with them. That's my official prediction. All right. So you say Clippers. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I say Toronto. All right. Book it. Next one on the list, Kevin Durant. Torn his Achilles in the finals after coming out and playing really well. So he's going to be out for a year. Minimum a year. The teams he's been pretty much linked to is the Knicks, Brooklyn. They said Kyrie has been meeting up with him, trying to recruit him to come to Brooklyn with Kyrie. Obviously Golden State. And then they'll send it to Lakers. Lakers and Clippers are also teams that are interested in signing Kevin Durant. First of all, Dale, do you think Kevin Durant, he's going to get a max with whoever he signs, even with the torn Achilles?
I think he could get one with Golden State. I mean, that's all they've been talking about lately is that re-signing him for the 5-year max, let him sit a year and then trade him, something like that. So that way, they do him justice, get him his money, and then they still end up letting him, kind of not fully decide, but at least have a hand in choosing where he gets dealt to.